Well, hello everybody. It's Outlaw Shaver here, and today I'm kind of dragging a little bit, but I think those watermelons kicked my hiney. Anyway, a shout out to Cincy Shaves. That's your fault, brother. Right here. I think Cincy started out growing his little goatee there, and had a little bit of chin irritation, didn't want to deal with it, and I had the same thing, so I'm going to go ahead and follow suit. In fact, I used to kind of grow it this way for a while, so I think I'll just go ahead and try it again. Today, we'll be shaving with a Gillette Slim Adjustable, 1966, and in that is an Astra Superior Platinum. That's on its second use. I'm going to start out about setting 3 on it for the first pass. And we'll be using, again today, Cynthia. Nice little brush. But the real method behind the madness today is that I'm working on a new soap, and just got it completed. It is for Stephen Keer, special request by him, and also known as the Suffolk shaver, and I might just start calling him the Suffolk Kid. Anyway, we got a new scent here. And as far as the scent profile on it, if I told you, I'd have to shoot you. Seriously, it's going to remain a mystery for now. So anyway, if you like, how can I describe this? If you like things like Aramis, Havana, old school stuff, I think it'll trip your trigger just a little bit. We might just go as far as to say that it's a kind of a woody cashmere fougere. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you my new little leathering bowl. Found that at the Goodwill, actually. But I thought it looked pretty neat, so I'm going to go for that. I thought that looked just about as Western as I could get, so I put a little bit of that soap out of the new batch right in here. I don't even have a label to show you yet, but I'll have it up on the Facebook page for Wild West Shaving Company and on the website and everything. You'll get a look at that pretty quick. So who knows, it might even be introduced by the time you see this video. So go ahead and get started. Wet the brush up a little bit. Just shake it out a little. So how's everybody doing today? It's a nice Saturday today, and kind of a little bit mild paced. I actually got to come home just a little bit early, or at least before dark. It's coming along nicely. I like this little bowl. First time I've used it, so I thought it looked like it was about the right size. Get a good lather, get enough spin, let your brush splay out a little bit. It doesn't have any kind of texture in it, but still it lets the brush splay out a little bit to get that lather going pretty quick. Anyway, we're kind of pretty decent consistency there. I just need to remember, or at least not forget, not to knock my goat mop off of there. If you see me slipping, you all have to poke the button there and remind me. Just a little more fluff on it here. There we go. Gotta like that. But don't get it unless you like old school. You might even hate it. Never know. But this was Stephen's request, and that's what it's all about. I have to say this is probably my favorite combination. A Gillette Slim Adjustable and an Astra blade. It probably treats me better than anything I can put on my face. Sorry guys, my camera's kind of slipping there a little bit. See if it'll hold up a little longer. Now Jeffrey Smith, I've noticed that he likes to mix his lather just a little bit on the thin side to get what he wants. And then Mark Hutchinson on his channel the other day, he was talking about going just a little bit thinner, getting it on your face, and then going back and hitting it again. And I thought I would try that, just to go a little bit thinner. Put a little more water to begin with. Give it time to get a full moisturization on the soap itself to take up the water. Let's see how it goes. I know that usually by the time I'm hitting the second and third pass, I like it just a little bit thinner anyway to get closer. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it on a setting 3 for now on the cross grain pass going this way. But it does have a tendency to drip a little bit more. go ahead and get wound up for going the other direction. In my time with this, I'm finding that I do like the cushion just a little bit less or a little thinner right toward the end. And then I can actually get still a close shave with a lower setting on it. And now we're going to go down to a 2. Stephen, I hope you're going to enjoy this. It's a good scent. You picked it though. I just have to say it is really a pleasure to be able to give guys an input on what they like to hear, see, smell. Makes my life a little easier too, you know. And so with anybody else, you know, if you've got some ideas about scents you'd like to have, I'm open-minded and I'm all ears. If you got any favorite Wild West characters. No, I don't mean just movie characters, but if you've got some real life Wild West characters that you enjoyed or enjoyed reading about, then let me know. I might just throw them in there somewhere in the mix. Now, this soap is pretty much the same as all the rest of the soaps that I've released so far, with the exception I have gone just a little step further to give it that residual slickness. So if you liked it already, I think you'll really like this even better. As you can see, I'm still shaving on what's left, which looks like nothing, and not even feeling it. Makes for a good close shave. And I didn't even forget about my goat mop here. And we are going to do one little test here with the owl block. This tells me what I need to know about how well my face was protected, or how good a razor was, or if it tore me up. Not even a tingle. And usually I get it pretty heavy right in here for irritation if I'm gonna get anything. But not even a tingle. This was a great shave. Stephen Keer, your new soap dude. 6-shooter. With sense of, if I told you, I'd have to shoot you. Well, thank you all for joining me, and have a good night.